Detracking for excellence and equity. What is tracking? Tracking is to separate students by academic ability into groups for all subjects or certain classes and curriculum in the school. An example of this would be students were allowed to take AP English, but to enter into AP courses in foreign language was determined by previous enrollment in the honors track and final averages in prior language courses. Why we need to get rid of tracking. They automatically put students on a certain track due to a test or what the teacher thinks their ability is. Some students want to challenge and or do bad on one test due to anxiety that they don't get to show their true self on what they know. Language shapes our thinking and our beliefs. We began with the word ability and made a conscious effort to replace it with achievement. When language began to change, so did the way we viewed students. Adults, teachers, and even students put labels on everything and anyone. Students are either marked gifted, honor students, average, remedial, LD, or MR. These labels teach students that if the school does not identify them as capable in early grades, they should not expect to do well later. How the tracking process will start? Starting on a new school year, children will be placed in similar classes. They will be taught the same subject at the same pace, since assigning students to different classes based on their perceived ability and grouping students to the same course apart from each other is tracking. Everyone will learn from the same curriculum. Teachers will have professional training now that they will be teaching at the same level, and we will get rid of honor and AP classes. Those for and those against the tracking. Those who believe tracking is great is because they believe that the school knows their students best and that it's based on their wisdom and objective data. Another reason they believe tracking is great is by their own experience, vested interests, and sometimes prejudice. While the idea of tracking is that students can move up, this isn't the case often, and most of the time students move down. On the other hand, those who believe that tracking should be made believe that tracking actually does not allow students to have an equal opportunity to take the school's best classes. While tracking can benefit those high-performing students, but it neglects those students who are not high-performing.